The cholera epidemic. It was sometime after 1910 AD there was an epidemic of cholera in Shirdi. The village administration tried everything they could to help alleviate the sufferings of Shirdi's citizens, but in vain. One early morning, the devotees of Sai Baba arrived at Dwarakamai, the place where he stayed, and followed a Spartan, minimalist lifestyle. The devotees were surprised to see a winnowing fan and some wheat grains on it. After washing his mouth and face, Sai Baba prepared himself to grind some wheat. He spread a cloth sack on the floor and set his hand on the handmill of the grinding stone. He took some quantity of wheat in a winnowing fan, drawing up the sleeves of his kafni. He took hold of the peg of the handmill and started grinding the wheat by putting a few handfuls in the upper opening of the mill and rotated it. The devotees who saw this wondered what business Baba had with the grinding of wheat when he possessed nothing and stored nothing and instead lived on alms. Among them were 4 women who finally gathered the courage to take the work from Baba's hands and began singing Leelas of his miraculous powers. Baba smiled a bit, impressed with the village folks' love and devotion. These 4 women decided Baba had no house, property, children, and none to look after, and he lived on alms. He did not require any wheat flour for making bread or roti. What will he do with this big quantity of flour? Perhaps, as Baba is very kind, he will distribute the flour among themselves. Baba, who was calm and quiet until then, lost his temper and thundered, "Ladies, have you gone mad? How dare you try to loot this flour? Do you think this is your father's property? I have not borrowed any wheat from you." He continued, "Now, please do this. Take the flour and throw it at the village borders." On hearing this, the women were embarrassed at Baba's outburst. They silently whispered amongst themselves and, as directed by Baba, spread the flour on the village outskirts. Thus, it was not the wheat that was ground by Baba, but the cholera that was ground into pieces and pushed out of the village. From then on, the cholera epidemic subsided and the villagers were happy. There is also a philosophical significance to Baba's Leela of grinding wheat. He was doing this for the past 60 years, not only grinding the wheat, but also the sins, mental and physical afflictions and miseries of his innumerable devotees. The 2 stones of his mill consisted of karma and bhakti, the former being the lower and the latter the upper one. The handle with which Baba worked the mill consisted of gnana. It was the firm conviction of Baba that knowledge or self-realization is not possible unless there is the prior act of grinding of all our impulses, desires, and sins, and of the 3 gunas, sattva, raja, and tamas, and the ahamkara, which is so subtle and therefore difficult to get rid of. Om Sai Ram.